If you clicked on this video, you most likely play Marvel Rivals, but if not, you definitely like Spider-Man. Either way, thanks for swinging by. To anyone that knows me, I love Spider-Man, and all the suits he comes with. Well, almost all. With that in mind, there are some bad Spider-Man suits, and I want to give my ratings on the current Spider-Man suits in Marvel Rivals. And I think it's suitable to start with the classic suit. I really like the classic Spider-Man suit, and this is no exception. Overall, I love how it looks. It fits perfectly with the Rivals art style. I'm usually quite picky about redesigns of the classic suit, but this one has been adjusted to match the environment and I'm all for it. For the pros, I like the front emblem and how it integrates and flows into the rest of the suit, extending down the arms and legs. The lenses look sleek, just like the front emblem. And the red and blue suit colours are clean and vibrant, which we all love to see. But for the cons, the back emblem looks off. It stands out too much, especially compared to the front emblem, which blends in so much better. And I'm also not a fan of the biker aspects, like the elbow guards and gloves. I like the concept, but I don't think it pairs well with the classic suit. Overall, I'd rate this suit about an 8 out of 10. Now, let's talk about the reskins. First up we have Chasm. This suit comes from the Beyond comics, where Ben Reilly, originally the Scarlet Spider, became Chasm after having his memories wiped. I do really like this skin, mainly because of its colour palette, and as a cool reference to Ben Reilly. For the pros, the biker inspired elements I mentioned earlier fit this recolor better than they do the classic suit, and the colour palette stays as true to the comic character as possible and looks really cool. For the cons, I know it's just a reskin, but it doesn't fully do justice to the actual Chasm suit, and when you compare the two, it's clear how much more it could have looked like the original. Because of that, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. I love how it looks in game, and I use this suit a lot, but I can't help but think about what we could have gotten instead. For the second reskin, we have the Scarlet Spider. This suit comes from the very first issue of the Scarlet Spider's own comic book series. I love the Scarlet Spider suits in the comics, and I think it was implemented pretty well in Marvel Rivals. For the pros, the recoloring is spot on. The black and red look so good and make him look even cooler. And the logo fits almost perfectly with the original suit's design. But for the cons, my biggest and only issue with this suit is the webbing. In the comics, Scarlet Spider doesn't have webbing on his suit, yet they included it in here. I don't understand why they made this choice, especially since they got it right with the Chasm skin. That's probably why it bothers me so much. The added webbing really takes the design away from me, so I'm giving this suit a 7 out of 10. Next up, we have a Marvel Rivals original suit inspired by the bombastic Bagman suit. This suit references the time Spider-Man unbundled from the black suit, and the Fantastic Four lent him a suit along with a paper bag for his head. This was the first suit I bought because I love it so much, and they did such an amazing job with it. For the pros, I love the casual clothes and how the suit looks quickly thrown together. The references to Peter Parker's university, the Empire State University, on his hoodie, and the little Bagman charm on the bag are great references and make the suit so much better. And for the cons, there aren't many cons, but if I had to nitpick, the zipper running up the arm feels unnecessary. It's a bit confusing too, like how is that helping with anything? The other con, his feet are out. Overall, this suit is a solid 9 out of 10. Now I know this next suit is really overused, but Marvel Rivals did such a good job with it. Up next we have the hybrid suit from the MCU's Spider-Man No Way Home. Personally, I feel neutral about this suit, but I really like how it's designed in-game. For the pros, the colours look super vibrant and blend well. It also doesn't have the overly metallic look from the movie, which makes the design look more natural. This suit also highlights all the small details that we wouldn't normally notice. But for the cons, they added shoulder pads, which not many people like. It makes Spider-Man look more broader when he's supposed to be thinner and more slender. The other thing is that the web shooters are designed as bulky devices. While they're a cool reference to Doctor Strange and his magic, they make his arms look so much bulkier than they should be. Overall though, I'm giving the suit an 8 out of 10. It does more justice to the design than the movie does, but the added bulkiness holds it back. For the final suit, we have my favourite and most recent addition, the PS5 Insomniac Spider-Man 2 suit. I genuinely love this suit so much. The advanced suit from the game looks incredible both in Marvel Rivals and its original game. For the pros, this suit looks so clean and so polished with vibrant colours that stand out. The white accents add a lot to the design. I know I wasn't a fan of the gloves on the Marvel Rivals classic suit, but here with the white pads looks so much better. I'm a big fan of including white in Spider-Man suits. It's a nice change from the usual red and blue. For the cons though, the only thing I would change is the lower leg/boot area. I prefer a bit more red like the original suit. Overall, I'm giving this suit a 10 out of 10. It's my personal favourite and I could talk about it all day. But wait, don't go anywhere yet because I have a... For the bonus skin, I'm going to talk about the Marvel Rivals beta suit, the Spider-Punk 2099. This is an original Marvel Rivals design that combines the classic Spider-Punk with the 2099 comic series. This suit is insanely cool, the concept is awesome, and the execution is even better. For the pros, the base suit design is nearly identical to the original Spider-Punk suit, which is great. The futuristic twist on the punk elements is really unique. The jacket and the helmet remind me of the Miles 2099 suit from the Insomniac games. But for the cons, the red spikes look a bit goofy since they're holographic. Personally, I prefer a chrome look instead, but aside from that, I'm giving this suit a 9 out of 10. And that's it. That's all the Spider-Man suits in Marvel Rivals so far. NetEase did a really good job on these suits and I'd love to see what they come up with next. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with what I've said, and if there's any suits you'd like to see in the game. If you like this type of video and or its style, please leave a like, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I next upload. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.